We was on the bottom, yeah. Now we headed to the top. New level. On my level, don't see anybody. I don't see them. This right here could never stop. This could never stop. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. Ay, this right here could never stop. Hold up, nah, nah. One time, ay. I live on the job, right? Yeah, I'm always at work, right? Real people stay by me, right? Haters wanna do hurt, right? Know they tryna stop me, right? Drag my name through dirt, right? I don't feed into the hate, right? I just answer with a smirk, facts. I feel.
This is the point, because all y'all brothers understand y'all. I remember we dealt with you last time, and you was having an issue with the Sabbath. You were saying financially. So since we spoke to you the last time, how has it been? Have you been keeping the Sabbath?
I've been taking off on the Sabbath. Me and my partner right here, I've been making a conscientious decision to say, you know what? I really would like to have a few dollars in my pocket to do something. But I'm gonna trust in God that He's gonna put a bull or something in the bushes for me. You know what I'm saying?
All praise.
Right. And for the most part, yeah. This is like the first Saturday that I came out here in like a month.
Okay.
I think all May I've been like observing the Sabbath.
Right.
It's been raining for the past couple weekends, and even when it didn't rain on Saturday, I said, you know what, I can come out here and make some money. But I said, God, forgive me, I really need this money today.
Right.
And when I saw the brotherhood over here, I said, let me come over here and come address the congregation.
All praises that you came in and addressed your brothers, so you could get that boost again, because we're gonna tell you the same thing.
Of course.
Read that.
And I know I'm gonna get that.
The book of Judges, chapter 5, verse 11.
Bring it on.
They that are delivered from the noise of archers in the places of drawing water.
We in the place of the archers and the drawing water now. That means in the place of our captivity. He's saying we'll be delivered from this place if what? When we do what?
There shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord.
So now we in rehearsal time.
Right.
Because we in practice. Because what's coming soon, you can see the writing is on the wall. The kingdom is coming.
The plagues are being unleashed. The bowls are being poured out.
And you can see it. It's evident.
The trumpets is getting blown. It's going down.
And now is your time to get yourself correct. But listen, if you don't get it correct now, you think the Most High gonna let you get the kingdom that's to come? Give me Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 23. You better get it right now in rehearsal. Because when the day comes to actually
come like a thief in the night.
All right, you understand? Start at verse 22. Read that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 22. For as the new heavens and the new earth, which I will make, shall remain before me, saith the Lord.
God said the new heaven and the new earth that's coming shall reign forever in front of you. When we get the kingdom, when the black and Hispanics will rule this earth, it's coming. Now let's see what we're going to be doing in that day too. Read.
So shall your seed and your name remain.
Read.
And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another.
God said in his new heaven, in his new kingdom, we're going to be keeping the Sabbath.
Right.
So now you got to rehearse that now. I know you said that, me and my partner, we made a decision. Nah, you got to keep that thing. Because the kingdom that's coming, you only getting it if you rehearse it now.
Right.
That's the only way. God ain't going to forgive you in that day because you done seen the prophets multiple times.
Right.
And we going to keep on telling you. And God going to use this as a witness against you if you don't get it correct.
Right.
Judges 5 and 11. Read it again. Judges 5 and 11. Now we in rehearsal time. Now is the time to get it correct. Now is the time to stop making a mistake. Because the writing is on the wall. The kingdom coming.
Right.
Our brothers getting shot down left and right. You don't want to be the next brother on the news and then you die not keeping the Sabbath. Not having your fringes. When you know it, you got to understand. Read.
The book of Judges, chapter 5, verse 11.
Bring it out.
They that are delivered from the noise of archers in the places of drawing water, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of his villages.
That's what God said. In Israel, we supposed to be rehearsing now, even in our captivity. Because guess what? When the time come up, give me
Before you read that, let me just say something. Don't leave. Read that one more time. Read that one more time.
They that are delivered from the noise of archers.
The noise of archers. You know what the noise of archers is? The people that are hunting you. But what do we see on the news now? Why is all this rioting going on? Because of the noise of the archers.
Right.
Because they out here killing our people. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
The ones who are supposed to be living up to the American dream. Right. But guess what? It's an American nightmare for the blacks and Hispanics.
That's right.
You understand that? So read that again.
They that are delivered from the noise of archers.
Those that will be delivered from the noise of those archers. From those ones that are out here killing us. Those police that are on every corner.
Right.
Our own people.
Right.
They are the ones bringing the noise of the archers too.
Right.
They support it.
Right.
But guess what? We in rehearsal right now, like the officer keeps telling you. He keeps telling you we in rehearsal. So what is rehearsal for? What do you do rehearsal for?
For a ceremony.
No, you do a rehearsal for what? Give it to me. For practice. Practice for what? For perfection.
There we go.
Because guess what? NBA players, if NFL players, people who do movies, do shows, what do they do? Music. What do they do first? They do a rehearsal.
Right.
Because when they get on stage, when it's that final moment, they want to be perfect.
Right.
So when the Most High God sends Christ back,
Right.
the Black Messiah, do you not want to be perfect in that day?
Yeah.
Or do you want the noise of the archers to take you out before your perfection is made?
Right.
So in your perfection, what should you be doing? Keeping what holy? The Sabbath day.
Right.
You should be keeping the Sabbath day. Today is the Sabbath day. Because guess what? Both of y'all brothers work on the street. Walking down the street, a car can hit you.
Right.
The Most High could send death. The Lord, you ever heard the song Death Around the Corner? Guess what? That's every day for a black and Hispanic man. Read it again.
They that are delivered from the noise of archers and the places of drawing water.
In the place of servitude. Nobody serves America like the blacks and Hispanics. Name one nation of people who's in servitude like us, who struggles like us. In Daniel 9:11 it says, under the whole heavens, no one has been done like us. Read.
There shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord.
So here, we are supposed to rehearse the righteous acts. Last scripture, give me Baruch 3. Baruch 4. Baruch 4 verse 6. Read that real quick. Just to show them one last thing. Read that.
The book of Baruch chapter 4 verse 6.
Bring it out.
Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction.
Meaning, in the place of drawing water, the place of servitude, the place where the archers are shooting at us, we were not here. We were not brought here for our destruction. Read.
But because ye moved God to wrath.
Because we wouldn't obey the Heavenly Father.
Right.
Because we wouldn't listen to our daddy.
Right.
So guess what? Our Father said, you don't want to listen to me? That's that ass, baby.
Right.
Because this ain't nothing
Right.
compared to what's going to happen to our enemies, to those that aren't on this side. This ain't nothing.
Right.
The white man, the Chinese man,
Right.
the Arab man,
Right.
the East Indian
Right.
man.
Right.
Guess what's going to happen to them?
Right.
It's going to be double trouble.
Right.
They're going to get 10 times worse than what we got. And we complain about this.
Right.
We complain because we don't have enough money to make ends meet. But how about keeping God's law and He'll provide for you?
Right.
Because God says if He cover the land with grass, He feeds the cattle, He feeds the birds.
Bring it
What the
out.
hell? You think He's not going to feed His people?
Right.
His chosen seed?
Right.
Read. Verse 7.
Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destructions, but because ye moved God to wrath.
Read.
Ye were delivered unto the enemies.
We were delivered to these people.
Right.
Because we refused to. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans were delivered into the hands of the enemies because we refused to keep God's commandments. They broke God's commandments. But guess what? We did too. Is there more on that? Finish it off.
Verse 7. For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils.
By sacrificing to this damn devil right here. Because when you look at this sign, where's that? Right there. What's going on?
Burning crosses and hanging.
No, they're not burning crosses. They forcing us to worship the cross.
Right.
That same image you got on your arm. But guess what? We was all foolish too. And we used to do that stuff too. But after we heard God's laws, we repented. We kept the Sabbath day holy. The officer said he used to smoke weed.
Right.
Guess what? We found out about God's laws. We stopped smoking weed.
Right.
These are things that you must do. Obey the Sabbath. Here you go, Phil.
Yes, sir. All praise. So let's stay in Baruch. Give me Baruch chapter 3. 3 of it. I'm going to go to Form 1. Go ahead, read that.
The book of Baruch, chapter 3, verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
God say, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity. Why did God put us in captivity in the first place? So why are we still breaking them today? Especially brothers with understanding.
Right.
How we falling into the same condition again?
Right.
When you do, you got to think about it. You got to think about it. You got to think. We don't believe, but y'all brothers believe. Y'all brothers sitting in front of me right now.
We got more sense than the average sodomite out here.
But listen, I believe that you got more sense when I see you keeping the laws. You got to prove it, not to us. Prove it to the Most High. Read it again.
Verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse.
So we scattered for a reproach and a curse for breaking God's commandments. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to be the next victim. I don't want to be the next Tamia Rice.
Bring it out, huh?
And I know I'm going to be safe if I do what? If I obey those commandments. Give me 4:1 now. Let me show you how we be safe. Read that.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God.
Now we reading the book of the commandments of the Most High. Read.
And the law that endureth forever.
God said his laws endure forever. He hallowed the Sabbath day when he made the world. And now we still got to keep it to this day. It endures forever. Read.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
So we on the Sabbath. God say everybody that keep the Sabbath shall come to life. You will get your life, but read.
But such as leave it shall die.
God say if you leave my Sabbath, you leave my laws, you're dead. Even if you still got breath in your nostrils, you spiritually dead. And you just waiting to die like everybody else. But let's see what the brothers who keep it gonna get. Give me Revelation chapter 22.
Bring it out.
14. Give me Revelation chapter 22, verse 14. You just waiting to die. If you don't keep the commandments, that's all. You just waiting for the grave because you already dead now.
My spirit, the Holy Spirit convicts me.
Got you.
I know that I'm in violation of the law.
All right.
My question is, what does God want us to do? All of us out here, we got to work, we got to get money, we got to feed themselves.
I'm gonna read it for you. Read it.
If I sit out
The book of Revelation.
I got you. Get out my face.
I got you. Listen.
Chapter 22, verse 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments.
God say blessed. Blessed, meaning you ain't gonna have to worry about how you gonna make your money.
Right.
Blessed are they that do his commandments. But what we do in our mind is say, we need God to do his part first.
Yeah, I need him to show me.
No, read that again.
That's what I'm saying.
12:49.
Blessed are they that do his commandments.
Blessed are they that do the commandments first. That's the way that you be blessed. You don't be blessed the opposite way around. God do his part and then you start keeping his law. No, read it. But listen to this, read.
They that may have right to the tree. Excuse me. They that they may have right to the tree of life.
God say when you keep the commandments, then you have right to the tree of life. Then you will be blessed. Not the opposite way around. Well, God bless me, then I'm going to keep your law.
Right.
He's God. Who are we? Read it again.
Bring it out.
Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter and through the gates into the city.
Read.
Verse 15. For without are dogs.
God say outside of his kingdom are dogs. Dogs. People that hate his laws. People that's waiting for him to bless him first. God said they're dogs. And what? Read.
And sorcerers.
And sorcerers. Read.
And whoremongers.
And whoremongers. Brothers sleeping around woman to woman. Read.
And murderers.
And murderers. Read.
And idolaters.
And idolaters, meaning, hey, I'm going to wait till God bless me first, then I'm going to keep his laws. That's idolatry. You worshiping yourself.
Right.
God said the only way you're going to have right to the tree of life is by keeping his commandments. Now let's get Matthew chapter 6. Officer started touching on it. Matthew chapter 6 and start at verse 22. Because I understand your plight, brother, because we got hard times too. We fall on hard times too, but guess what? Because we keep the commandments, we got brothers to lean on. The Most High will bless you if you do what's right. How you doing, my sister? Come on this side. We teaching our people their nationality. What's your name, sis? Isabelia. I want you to look on Isabelia. I want you to look on this sign. What's your nationality? Where do you come from?
Our brothers are students
and St. Thomas. So I want you to look over here, right here, the West Indies, right? That's where you're from. God calls you from the tribe of Benjamin. You understand that? Give me Acts chapter 21 and verse 37. When you read in the Bible, there's a man named Paul. You ever heard of you heard of Apostle Paul, right? He was from the tribe of Benjamin. What did Paul look like? Because the Benjamites in the Bible, they look a certain way. I just told you. You don't know? Okay, we're gonna read it. Oh, you know they're black. They're Israelite. All praises, sister. So how long have you been knowing that information? So you understand that you're from the tribe of Benjamin. All praises, sister. All praises. So now I'm gonna give you some help in your walk. Now that you're learning, you're starting to grow in this truth. Now I'm gonna show you something that our sisters must know if they know that they're from the tribe of Benjamin. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5.
Yeah.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Isabella, it said the woman shouldn't wear what pertains.
As a bambia.
As a bambia. I'm sorry, my sister. Bambia, as a bambia. Okay, so as a bambia. Our sisters shouldn't be wearing what? Shouldn't be wearing pants. Now you know that you're from the tribe of Benjamin. So what's hindering you from you not wearing pants? And I'm assuming this is your daughter. This is your friend's daughter. Okay. So, but you should be that light. I got you. Give me Psalm chapter 119 and verse, is it 50? I made haste. Give me that.
Yeah, 60.
60. Give me that. So I understand. So you understand that you're supposed to, but you don't have the pants.
Start at
You don't have
59.
the dresses. I got you. All praises. Hey, sis, well, I'm glad you came so we could tell you. Read.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 60.
Yeah.
I made haste.
David said he made haste. What does it mean to make haste? He went fast. How long have you been knowing that you're an Israelite? A long time. All praises. So what's been keeping you, what's been hindering you from making haste? What's stopping you? It got to be something in your way. Okay, you got to buy more dresses and skirts. Read that.
I made haste and delayed not to keep thy commandments.
So he said that he made haste and delayed not to keep the commandments. Why did he make haste? Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 8. Why would David make haste to keep the commandments? What does he know about the Most High? Right. Okay. You on the money. Now I'm gonna show you why David made haste, because David said that his heart and his flesh trembled when he thought about the judgments of the Most High. We're going to read why. Read.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 8. And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice that I will punish the princes and the king's children.
This is the reason why you should make haste, Isabambia. Because God's day of judgment is coming. We see brothers getting killed left and right in front of our eyes. The coronavirus is killing our people wholesale. Hey. The only way we're going to be covered, Isabambia, is by keeping his laws. Hey. Read.
And all such as are clothed with strange apparel.
God said that I'm going to kill people that's dressed out of order. I'm going to kill them that's in strange apparel. I'm going to kill the men wearing dresses. I'm going to kill the sisters wearing pants. Now let's get the fringes. Where your fringes at, Enzabambia? So you see how our sisters supposed to adorn themselves in a long dress in beautiful colors and silk? That's righteous according to the Most High. Not the jeans, not the jeggings, not the leggings, not none of that. We got to be dressed in order according to the Most High, because we don't want that Zephaniah 1 and 8 to fall on us, especially when we know we Israel. Numbers, give me numbers now. We got to understand that, Enzabambia. My brother right here, he understands that he Israel too, but now it's time for us to take that next step, like the officer was bringing out earlier. Read.
The book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes and the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
So as a Bambia, you know that you got to wear fringes.
Yeah, I know that.
Now, my brother, what's your name again? Ricardo. Ricardo, you heard about fringes before, right? All right, so you got to come through and get your fringes, man. We got to start keeping these laws, because you could be the next Tamir Rice.
Right.
But the way you stop yourself from being that is by keeping God's laws, brother.
Right. Ahmaud Arbery.
Look, Ahmaud Arbery, you could be that. But the only way you're going to be covered is by keeping God's laws.
Right.
You gotta take that step to say, hey, you know what? It's not safe out here. Read.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
Read.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord, and do them.
So that's going to help you in this walk, that you're going to have those fringes to remind you to keep God's commandments.
Right.
It's going to remind you to do the things that you're supposed to do.
Right.
It's going to remind you that, hey, even though me and my business partner, we normally sell on the Sabbath, we can't do that because we rehearsing the righteous acts.
That's right.
Read.
And that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye used to go whoring.
God say, put these on so you can stop yourself from using your own mind and use the Bible. Use the laws that God gave you so you don't go after your own ways.
Right.
Read.
That ye may remember and do all the commandments.
God say so you can remember and do all of his commandments. Because that's the only thing that's going to separate us from Tamir Rice, brother. That's going to be the only thing that separates us from Ahmad Arbery. Is God's covering with keeping his commandments. Read.
Right.
And be holy unto your God. I am the Lord your God, which brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am the Lord your God.
So God said, I'm the Lord your God. And you are his people, so you got to have on his dress code. You got to have on a dress, Isabella. That's how we know that you're an Israelite. We wouldn't even have to ask no questions. We would have gave you a shalom.
Right.
We understood that you understand who you are.
Right.
But now you like everybody else, to us and to the Most High. So you got to take that thing seriously. Go ahead, read what you got.
The book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word, what the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, ye only have I known of all the families of the earth.
God said he only knows of us out of the whole families of the earth. But we dressing like the rest of the families of the earth now. So what you think he's going to do to us? He's going to destroy us. And he's been doing it. He's been proving that his word is correct. Read.
Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Okay, yeah, so God said he's going to punish us for our iniquity because he say it again. 2 Ezra 9 and 9. That's why we're going to let this pass. That's why the Most High is punishing us like that, because he only know us. So Isabella, you're a young sister out here. You see the condition that's what's going on with our sisters. You got a young sister with you. I know that's not your daughter, but you got to show her these. All praises, because you see what's happening with our sisters too. It's not just our brothers that's getting gunned down. How much? They said it's 65,000 sisters that go missing every year for their organs. But guess what? They getting sold into sex trafficking, all kind of nonsense. And a way that you can prep yourself and get yourself prepared for that and not become victim is by keeping God's laws. They ain't gonna mistake you for a sex worker if you got on a dress and fringes and a head wrap. That ain't gonna work. They gonna say, nah, to hell with that person. We can't make no money off of that. But if you out here like every other sister, then you can fall victim to it as well.
Right.
Read that.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 9, verse 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
God said that if we cast his ways behind us, we're going to be in a pitiful case.
Right.
We living in a pitiful case now.
Right.
Our babies getting snatched. We can't even get news coverage for the babies that get snatched. Our brothers getting gunned down in the street. We don't get no peace for that.
Right.
People walk off and get pension and all kind of nonsense.
Right.
We are living in a pitiful case.
Right.
Coronavirus at first wasn't even touching our community.
Right.
Now we are the #1 deaths in coronavirus.
Right.
We in a pitiful case because we take the law of fringes, throw it behind our back. We take the law of the Sabbath, throw it behind our back. We take the law of sisters dressing modestly, we throw it behind our back. And then we cry to the Most High, why is this happening? He said it's gonna be, y'all gonna be in a pitiful case if you don't keep my commandments. Read that again. Read that again, 2 Ezra. God said that we're gonna be in a pitiful case for doing these type of things. And now we come up like a sweet song, we listening to the Most High words, but we won't apply it. The Most High is expecting you now as a Bambia, that now you heard this, for you to go home and go get you some dresses after the Sabbath. You understand that? The Most High is expecting for you, my brother Ricardo, for you to start keeping the Sabbath after you done heard all of these laws come out. Because now imagine, you in front of the angels and the Most High right now, you just see us men. Imagine you hearing all of this knowledge. You think the Most High gonna keep on protecting you after you hear this?
Right.
Read it again.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 9, verse 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case.
We giving you the warning. You're gonna be in a pitiful case if you fall under this right here. Read.
Which now have abused my way.
We the people that's abusing the ways of the Most High. We abusing his ways. We saying, hey man, maybe tomorrow I'll get it correct. Maybe the day after that. When God give me some money, I'll stop selling on the Sabbath. We abusing his ways.
Right.
And guess what? Nobody can abuse the Most High.
Right.
He the author of terror. He the creator of confusion. He'll destroy us while we still walking, making our mind bugged out. We see it every day. You want to play with a power like that? God said that we're going to be in a pitiful case when we destroy his righteous ways. Read it again.
Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment.
God said you're going to dwell in torment. You ain't going to find a way out of the ghetto. You ain't going to find a way of getting yourself a job. You're going to dwell in hardship. You're going to have baby mama drama. You're going to have child support. You're going to have yeast infection for the sisters that don't want to dress correctly. You're going to dwell in a pitiful case. You're going to dwell in torment. And that's what we see. Our dwelling place is torment. The places where we live torment us every day. Our brothers torment us where we live. Hebrews 10:31. The women torment the brothers where we live. The brothers torment the sisters where we live. We torment each other where we live. Drugs torment us where we live. Why? Because we're in a pitiful case. Because we throw God's laws to our back. Read.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verse 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God.
You heard what God said? It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Most High. Because the Most High don't have to come down here and physically do anything to you. He could direct the way of the car, make the wheel turn one way, and you dead while you're selling your water on the Sabbath day. That's a fearful thing. Our people have forgotten the fear of the Most High. It's a fearful thing for our sisters to be coming out. They got to be clutching their purse. They got to walk. They got to look behind their back because they know at any moment they could be snatched. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Most High.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.